Good evening, everyone. This is Morty, and you're listening to the Come Up here at 88.7 Brave New Radio. Right now, we have on our special guest for the evening, Tijon. Thanks for coming in tonight, brother.
Yeah. What's going on, King?
I remember the first time I met you, brother. We were in class talking about Jordans and whatnot. You know, seeing as how we're fellow sneakerheads.
Yep.
I actually remember that you had your own custom kick company.
Yeah, man.
Where you detail kicks for a lot of famous people. Are you still doing that? The artwork and things of that nature?
Yeah. We're definitely still doing all the artwork. We do everything, all the videos, just, artwork also. We do a lot of interior work also, like walls and all that. We do the shoes still, all that stuff, man. We're still doing the tattoos, everything.
I can dig it. I can imagine that you use this as a great networking tool and you use this to reach out to different people in the music business and whatnot.
Yeah, man, I had no idea when we started doing the shoes. Music wasn't even really an option or a thought, not even an afterthought. So the fact that transition happened, the contacts were there and it made it nice and smooth. No way you should.
I can dig it. Even back then, I noticed your creative side in nature. Do you attribute this, your creative side, to your upbringing?
I mean, yeah, my family's very artistic. I got an uncle who's a real good artist, but the music, man, I had so many different angles of music because I'm Guyanese, so I grew up with the West Indian stuff and hip hop, but also 70s soul. 60s music, everything from every decade. So, I'm knowledgeable on all music fronts.
I can dig it. So, I guess in your home they played a lot of different types of music.
Yeah, man, it's real diverse.
All right. So, what inspires you to write? What incidents that have happened to you that helps you with your creative process? Do you create an image or a situation within your mind and take it from there, or do you pull things from random situations that happen in your life?
Yeah, it's things you see. We all, like they say, everybody has a story, so every human being you pass in the street, everybody you look at, everybody has a story, and, it's a hundreds in you, so some of them are personal stories, some are things you see happen, and then some of those, those regular things you just see happen every day to, everyday people, everyday struggles.
I can dig it. So, I had somebody ask me once after they listened to One Way Track, is it a fact-based song, or is it fictional, or is it, real life situations?
No,
I mean, that's a personal question.
Yeah. No, it's all pulled from things I've seen and things that, are big issues within the community regardless. Mm-hmm. It's not one topic covered in that song that I can't ask somebody if they have stories similar to that. It's one of those real life things where when you start talking about real issues, everybody can relate. It's like eating your breakfast in the morning.
I can dig it, brother. Recently, you performed at the Fabulous and J. Cole concert as an opening act for the show.
Yeah.
I want to give a special shout out right now to my girl Nadine for the network, for making that happen. First big time event since 1993 when Mobb Deep came through. So it's been a while. Yeah, the infamous who just so happens that we were just playing. Yeah, it's crazy. But shout out to Nadine for making that happen. How were the artists, Fabulous and J. Cole? I know you were focused on your own preparation for the performance, but did you notice anything about them that you could take from the experience?
Yeah, I don't think people give hip-hop as a genre enough credit as to, a lot of people sleep on hip-hop and look at it like, man, that's not real music, and it got itself that reputation from doing some things wrong, but it doesn't deserve to be totally blackballed like that. Like, you see these guys and their performances are well structured. It's a real choreographed thing when they throw it to the DJ and when their sets are real choreographed. That's like watching a Broadway show or something like that. Yeah. It's and people sleep on hip hop, but no, that's a thing I tip my hat to them. They did a great job. Yeah,
especially nowadays. You notice that most artists really don't make their money off of which a lot of people don't know. They don't make money off of their record deals. Right. They don't make money off of their album sales because you've got your albums being, filtered through YouTubes and
that's
different, many different avenues as far as getting your notoriety out. So really, you don't make your money really off of the records.
Right.
You make your money off of your performances. So I think now you see more of an emphasis in the performance because that's really where you make your paper at.
Yeah, that's what they eat, man. And hopefully, they have a week 360 deal, not something that's gonna cut in on their income too bad on that end. But it's people don't realize that. That's something people don't realize. They don't realize the artists, the difficulties with the labels. It's not just anybody can get into a label. If your stuff's good, you can get into a label, and it's about finding that situation that's right for you where you could really strive.
Yeah, this is definitely true. So how was the actual performance as far as the aspect of performing in front of the people? Did you enjoy the experience?
Yeah, it was cool. That day actually, I got back in from Miami. We were in Florida for a week with Jim Jones, and I came back to do that performance. So that was dope, and that was on my birthday week, man. So it was a good week, but it was good. I had a live band with me, so it was cool.
Jim's a professional, man.
Yeah,
he's a professional. A lot of people don't give him credit for his music.
Yeah, he has and his business mindset is fantastic. He does the videos and stuff. He's a businessman.
Yeah, I mean, he's found his group, his people that he wanna
target market.
Yeah, his target market. He pushes with them very well.
And that's one thing, man. All these guys, a lot of New York cats especially, you got to give credit to a lot of New York guys, because when you hear about a guy like Jim, or you hear about these guys coming up in New York, a lot of them are self-made men. Mm-hmm. That they found their angles, and that's a New York spirit, that's a New York hustle, and they found their way.
They find their niche, and they just keep grinding and pushing at it. So a lot of people see stuff like that as I don't know, they view it maybe as you're one dimensional, but I see it as you found your market and you can continue to push, and
Yeah, I think you need to do what's you. The second you see artists try to step out of the box, the second you see them do something weird, it's kind of like, what's he doing? He's selling his soul or this, but it's what you feel in your heart is what you should be putting out.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so we're gonna jump into the first track of the night from my man Tijon. We're gonna jump into One Way Track. Mm-hmm. After that, we're gonna throw him in the hot seat after our next portion of the interview. So if y'all have any questions you want to ask him, you get us up at 973-720-2738. That's 973-720-2738. But next up, we're gonna play One Way Track by Tijon off of his new mixtape, Part of My Thoughts.
Yeah.